The African National Congress stands as an emblem of resilience and liberation in South Africa's tumultuous history. Established in 1912, the ANC played a pivotal role in the fight against apartheid, ultimately leading the nation into a new era of democracy with the election of Nelson Mandela as its first black president in 1994. Despite its monumental achievements and pivotal role in shaping South Africa's destiny, the ANC has often found itself shrouded in controversy and subject to intense scrutiny. One of the most persistent perceptions surrounding the ANC is that of a clandestine organization, operating in secrecy akin to a secret society. This perception stems from various factors, including the ANC's clandestine activities during the apartheid era, the closed-door nature of some of its meetings and decision-making processes, and the loyalty oaths taken by its members. Additionally, conspiracy theories alleging the ANC's involvement in covert operations have further fueled the notion of its clandestine nature. While the ANC has transitioned from a liberation movement to a political party governing South Africa, the perception of secrecy continues to linger. Despite efforts to foster transparency and openness, the ANC remains dogged by allegations of operating behind closed doors, away from the scrutiny of the public eye. In this video, we delve into the factors contributing to the perception of the ANC as a secret society, examining historical contexts, cultural practices, and political dynamics. Furthermore, we assess whether these perceptions hold true in light of the ANC's commitment to democratic principles and governance in post-apartheid South Africa. During the struggle against apartheid, the ANC operated underground, engaging in clandestine activities to evade detection and suppression by the apartheid regime. This period of secrecy, characterized by covert operations and underground resistance, has left a lasting impression on the ANC's image. While the organization has since transitioned to a legitimate political party, the shadow of its clandestine past continues to influence public perception. Another aspect that adds to the perception of the ANC as a secret society is its penchant for closed-door meetings and decision-making processes. While transparency is a cornerstone of democratic governance, the ANC has been criticized for its tendency to conduct crucial discussions behind closed doors, away from public scrutiny. Critics argue that this lack of transparency fosters an aura of secrecy around the organization, feeding into suspicions of clandestine agendas. Additionally, the tradition of ANC members taking a loyalty oath has raised eyebrows and fueled speculation about the organization's secretive nature. While loyalty oaths are common in many organizations, including political parties, the ANC's practice of administering such oaths has been viewed with suspicion by some observers. Critics argue that the loyalty oath serves to reinforce loyalty to the organization above all else, potentially at the expense of transparency and accountability. Conspiracy theories further contribute to the perception of the ANC as a secret society, with some alleging that the organization is involved in clandestine activities beyond the public eye. These theories range from claims of ANC involvement in criminal activities to accusations of manipulation and control behind the scenes. While such theories lack substantial evidence, they nevertheless shape public perception and contribute to the notion of the ANC as a secretive entity. Another aspect that fuels misconceptions is the cultural practices within the ANC, which may be misunderstood by outsiders. The ANC, like many political organizations, has its own set of rituals and traditions that serve to foster unity and loyalty among its members. One such practice is the taking of loyalty oaths, where members pledge their allegiance to the organization and its ideals. While these rituals are commonplace within the ANC and are meant to signify commitment and solidarity, they may be perceived as secretive or exclusive by those unfamiliar with the organization's culture. Additionally, political opposition and critics of the ANC often exploit these misconceptions for strategic reasons. Rival political parties, seeking to undermine the ANC's legitimacy and popularity, may propagate narratives that portray the ANC as a shadowy cabal with hidden agendas. By casting doubt on the transparency and integrity of the ANC, these critics aim to sow seeds of distrust among the electorate and erode support for the ruling party. Despite these factors contributing to misconceptions, it is important to recognize that the ANC has taken significant steps towards transparency and accountability, Since the end of apartheid, the party has embraced democratic principles and processes, holding regular elections for leadership positions and adopting policies through open debates and consultations. Furthermore, the ANC actively engages with the public through campaigns, rallies, and community outreach programs, demonstrating a commitment to inclusive governance and public participation. The ANC prides itself on its internal democratic structures, which are designed to ensure that decisions are made collectively and in accordance with the will of the majority. One of the most important democratic processes within the ANC is its system of internal elections. These elections are held regularly at various levels of the party, including branches, regions, and provinces. Members have the opportunity to vote for their preferred candidates, who then represent them in leadership positions within the party. Policy debates are another cornerstone of the ANC's democratic processes. The party encourages robust debate and discussion on a wide range of issues, including economic policy, social welfare, and international relations. These debates take place at party conferences, branch meetings, and other forums, allowing members to express their views and contribute to the development of the party's policies and platforms. The ANC places a strong emphasis on engaging with the public and soliciting input from ordinary citizens. One way it does this is through campaigns aimed at raising awareness about key issues facing the country. These campaigns often involve grassroots mobilization efforts, such as door-to-door canvassing, community meetings, and public rallies. Rallies are another important tool for public engagement employed by the ANC. These events draw large crowds and provide an opportunity for party leaders to connect with supporters and convey their message directly to the people. Rallies often feature speeches, music, and entertainment, creating a festive atmosphere that helps to energize supporters and build momentum for the party's agenda. Community outreach programs are yet another avenue through which the ANC engages with the public. These programs involve initiatives aimed at addressing specific needs within communities, such as job creation, education, healthcare, and housing. Examples include skills development workshops, literacy campaigns, and housing projects. By actively participating in these programs, the ANC demonstrates its commitment to serving the interests of all South Africans, regardless of political affiliation. It is important to clarify that the ANC is a registered political party with a legal status, recognized by the South African government. As such, it is subject to the same legal and regulatory framework as other political parties operating in the country. This includes compliance with election laws, financial reporting requirements, and oversight by government institutions such as the Independent Electoral Commission and the Public Protector. The ANC's legal status as a political party underscores its commitment to democratic principles and the rule of law. It operates within the bounds of the Constitution and respects the rights and freedoms of all citizens. Any allegations of wrongdoing or misconduct are subject to investigation and due process, ensuring accountability and transparency in its affairs. Taking into account the evidence presented, it is evident that while the ANC may have historical roots in secrecy due to its resistance against apartheid, it cannot be accurately characterized as a secret society in the contemporary context. The party's adherence to democratic principles, transparency measures, and public engagement efforts all point towards an organization that is open and accountable to its members and the public alike. Therefore, the notion of the ANC as a secret society appears to be more myth than reality, debunked by the evidence of its democratic functioning and engagement with society. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.